the forces set in motion at the moment the decision was made in 1972 to seek the advice of a management consultant culminated in the adoption of the revised Constitution and bylaws at the Houston Convention. Much credit for our forward movement is due to our past presidents for their vision and the dispatch with which they brought us to our present posture. This 76th year of our existence finds our association on the move cooperatively and aggressively. For the first time in our history, a new administration starts its year with a full-time executive director and staff in our own national office, situated where most of the action is, Washington, D.C. In the short time he has been with us, our executive director has demonstrated the value an experienced management executive can be to an association. On the overall, our thrust will be to streamline procedures, offer more efficient service, plan definitive, attainable, and meaningful objectives. 4, provide better cooperation and coordination with state associations. 5, continue efficacious communication with the judiciary and national bar and other organizations. 6, meet any assaults on the shorthand reporting profession more effectively. 7, 1, study new technology and recommend those which fit into the total reporting effort. 8, encourage the upgrading of the abilities and efficiency of reporters. 9, require continuing education on the part of our professional reporters. And 10, maintain closer liaison with our approved schools. A knowledge by you of the new operational procedures of our committees is essential to permit us to function efficiently, and I will address myself to those portions of the Constitution and bylaws which pertain to them. Article 11 deals with the organization of divisions, committees, and task forces. At its post-convention meeting, the Board of Directors authorized the formation of 4 divisions. Those committees whose functions are closely allied have been grouped in each division. An executive committee has been named for each division, which will coordinate its activities, study its problems and needs, and attempt to find the solutions. In most cases, committee chairmen will compose the executive committee. In addition to chairing their particular committees, they will act in concert with regard to the division activities so that the total concept is understood and overlapping of duplicative efforts is eliminated. Members of the Board of Directors have been assigned to each division to act in supportive and liaison capacities. The committees have been streamlined and task forces will be formed to assist in attaining special objectives. For better control and service, the chairman of each executive committee will act as a conduit to whom requests for assistance should be directed with a copy to the board member. These will be forwarded to the appropriate chairman for the necessary action. Article 10 deals with the board on approved reporter training, which will consist of 5 members and will concern itself with the activities previously performed by the approved reporter training committee and the liaison committee to Association of Independent Colleges and Schools, with particular attention to the upgrading of reporter education and stricter inspections of reporting schools seeking approval. Article 9 deals with the Academy of Professional Reporters, which will function through a board consisting of 5 fellows. The activities of the committees on Certificate of Proficiency and Merit, Professional Education, and Dictation tapes will be undertaken by the Academy through the board, and in addition, such activities as preparing written examinations to be held in conjunction with the PPR CP test, supervising a continuing education program, assisting in the educational program at the annual convention, and recommending to the Board of Directors candidates for election to fellow. Constitutional and standing committees which do not fit into the division or board molds will operate individually. The members of the committees and boards are vitally interested in their assignments and have a sincere desire to serve. This service will depend to a large extent upon your cooperation in advising us immediately regarding any matter which affects the reporting field. Only by collecting, sifting, analyzing, disseminating, and acting on whatever information we have will we be able to perform intelligently and effectively. With this issue of our publication, another recommendation of the Fairbanks report has been implemented. A new format has been designed and new procedures instituted under the tender, loving care and supervision of our first woman editor, assisted by an experienced editorial staff. An increase in the number of articles, improved techniques and methods of presentation, and better graphics will be the aim of the new staff. This will be accomplished without any increase in the cost of production. With the full-time office and staff, expanded activities, and the normal increase in the cost of operations, the Board of Directors, after a careful review of proposed expenditures for the coming fiscal year, voted to increase the dues. At the same time, to induce membership growth, all new applicants to December 31st who qualify for membership may have it apply at the current rate for the balance of the next year. The management type procedures instituted will tend to eliminate the indispensable man concept by building a reserve force of knowledgeable members and developing future leaders of the association. Though this year is a transitional one on which a firm foundation built with the blocks of our new constitution and bylaws must be established, it nevertheless will couple upward movement with stability. I am deeply cognizant of the honor bestowed upon me and shall do my utmost to merit your faith. With the cooperation of your elected officers and board and all others who have assumed responsibility, we will meet our goals. President Ford, in his address to the nation on the occasion of his acceptance of the presidency of the United States, chose some words which are as applicable for this association at this particular moment. We cannot stand still or slip backwards. We must move forward together.
It's a little tough. Very tough.
Well, it's timed at 200, but I gave it at 180. See, it's very polysyllabic. Constitution, Board of Directors. I mean, these are all